everybody. Happy Monday. So good to see you. DigiTiff here with DigiMuffin. We're taking over the hosting duties for this evening as we play the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and this will be our final stream for now. That's right, we're not going to get all 900 Koroks tonight, but we are getting really, really close. We are at, I can't remember the exact number, but roughly 750 Korok seeds, which is incredible. We are inching ever closer to that finish line. I really never thought we'd get here. So tonight we're going to get as close to 800 as we can. We're currently in the Faron region. We're maybe about halfway through the Faron region and the Koroks that are here. There's a ton of Koroks in this region. So for tonight's stream, we'll probably be focusing on this region, like I said, inching closer to 800 Koroks. And then after tonight, we're going to be taking a little bit of a break from Breath of the Wild. We've been playing a lot of Breath of the Wild lately. It's basically been all we've played in September. We really grinded it out because I wanted to make sure we made good progress to secure our victory here in the Lord's Year 2025. It's always been my goal to finish this challenge before the end of the year, and we were kind of lagging behind a little bit, but after a month of solid grinding, we are right on track. So after tonight, we'll be putting the game on pause a little bit, like we've done before. I just like to keep things fresh and not burn ourselves out with one game. But hopefully, we'll be ending off by sort of setting us up for what will be an easy final leg when we do return. Hi Power, hi DNA, hey Mix, how are you? How are you? Thank you guys for stopping in. So good to see you. Happy Monday. Mix says hello from the mall parking lot. I was about to pull out and drive home and the power went out over here, so I'm just hanging out in my car. Oh my goodness. Well, stay safe, and me and DigiMuffin can keep you occupied while the power comes back on, hopefully. Hello from Pizza Land. Hello, DNA. Hope things are going well for you this evening. Hope you're getting lots of deliveries, or are you hoping that you don't get lots of deliveries? I'm hoping you're getting a moderate amount of deliveries with lots of tips. What about that? I feel like that's what you want as a pizza delivery person. So let's load in here. Hello, Kirky. Good evening, good evening. So good to see so many of my friends here this evening. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. We are loading into 109 shrines and 754 Korok seeds. I'm pretty happy with that. I gotta say, we are really, really getting there, slowly but surely. Holy crap, it is a frickin' downpour. Alright, so the last thing we did, like I said, we're in the Faron region, and we just grabbed this shrine right here. This is the Kukanata shrine, and it required us to do a shrine quest to access it. We did that, and so now we can continue on. I've already got the Koroks marked here, which is nice. So where should we go next? Probably to this one right here, I would imagine. That one should be a magnesis puzzle there to the north, so why don't we head over there and find it. Holy crap, I cannot believe how hard it is raining here. It's been an eventful night. I've been dealing with insurance company BS and it's stupid. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It can be very frustrating having to deal with any corporate organization, let alone insurance. So I feel for you. And then today work messed up with payment and I only got my tips. What? Is there anything worse than not getting paid what you're owed? That is beyond frustrating. It has been an eventful day for you, DNA, then, hasn't it? I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that it's been a bad eventful and not a good eventful, but hopefully you'll get everything straightened up soon. Now, looks like that's the block we need for the magnesis puzzle, so we're gonna have to get out in the water a little closer. Oh, didn't mean to break the block there. So yeah, tonight will be the last Breath of the Wild stream for the immediate future. And then tomorrow night is going to be our actual last stream before I go on break. I think I've told you guys before, but I am getting married, which is kind of exciting. So I am going to take a couple weeks off stream, obviously. I've got to go do the thing. So tomorrow will be our usual monthly community night, and it will also be our final stream before I take a couple weeks off. So Really happy to see all of you guys tonight, obviously, but I really hope I see some of you guys tomorrow night as well. We're gonna have a lot of fun hanging out. I've been loving incorporating those monthly community nights into the schedule. It really gives me an opportunity to hang out with you guys and play some multiplayer games and whatnot. So hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to be playing Marvel Rivals, which is fun. According to my Steam page, I have not played Marvel Rivals since April 17th, so it has been 6 months since I've last played Marvel Rivals, meaning I'm going to be absolutely terrible, but it will be really fun to play again. So, for any of you guys who are around tomorrow, I would love to hang out and play some Marvel Rivals with you guys. If you haven't played Marvel Rivals before, it's the perfect time to get into it. It is a free-to-play game, and it is available on most platforms. Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox, I believe, and all are welcome to come join us for tomorrow night's stream. So hopefully I'll see some of you guys there. Congrats on the marriage. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I can't believe it. Me and Alana keep saying to herself, we can't believe they're letting two weirdos get married, but here we are. We're doing the thing, so that's kind of exciting. I'm actually going to Vegas on Thursday. Couple of my best friends, my closest friends. Oh no, my controller just died. 1 second. Pause that story. I've got to get a USB cord and charge my controller. 1 minute. You need assistance? Do I need assistance? My controller just died. Can you see if the blue USB cord is under there? Thank you. Elena just stopped by actually, and now is getting my charger. But yeah, I'm heading to Vegas on Thursday. A few of my best friends have organized a little bit of a bachelorette party for me. I have no idea what we're doing. I have no idea. Well, I know where we're going. We're going to Vegas, but I don't know what we're doing. It's all a surprise, which is really exciting. So that's step one of the wedding adventure. And then I'll come back and me and Alana will do the thing and it'll be great. And yeah, so I'll be away. The thing being marriage. And it'll be great, but I will be away for a couple of weeks. So that's why tomorrow's stream is going to be extra special, because we're going to hang out and have a lot of fun before I go. Take Vegas for millions? That's the hope. I mean, I might never come back again. Tomorrow night might actually be the last stream ever if I... No, let's be real. If I won millions, I'd stream all the time. Because I would quit my job and we would stream all the time. No, I meant coming back to stream. Elena's worried if I win millions in Vegas that I'll never come back for our wedding. Marriage, that blessed arrangement. Okay, apologies for the delay. My controller is now plugged in. But yeah. Hi, Euro. How are you? Good to see you. Happy Monday. Hope you had a nice weekend. Welcome back to Breath of the Wild. As I was saying, our final Breath of the Wild stream for a little bit, because not only am I going to be away for the next couple of weeks, but when I return, we're going to be switching things up a little bit around here. You guys, I'm sure, have heard me talk about the fact that Hades 2 is coming out soon, a game I've been eagerly awaiting. So when we return later in October, we are going to be playing Hades 2, and like I said, kind of putting Breath of the Wild on a little bit of a hiatus for now. I'm good. Lions game is starting, so my night is either about to get real good or real bad. I feel that. Yesterday, the Patriots played so poorly. It really, really put a damper on my Sunday. So for your sake, I hope the Lions play a lot better than my Patriots did yesterday, that's for sure. I'm lurking. Delivery coming up. No worries. Drive safely, DNA. Also, happy early birthday to you tomorrow. But yeah, I'm very excited to play Marvel Rivals tomorrow because I haven't played in so long that I can only imagine that there's many new maps, there's many new characters, there's probably just a lot of new. So I am very excited about that for tomorrow. But we can't get too far ahead of ourselves. We've got to focus on the task ahead of us, and that task, as it has been for the last couple of weeks, is finding these pesky little Korok seeds. We're doing pretty good here, though. We're moving along at a good clip. And now, as you can see, we've got to follow the flowers. Unfortunately, there is quite a strong current in the river right here, which is going to make any water traversal difficult. I just realized that the commander's got to win. Heck yeah, Kirky. Well, I'm glad my friends' teams are winning because, yeah, yesterday's loss was so frustrating. It's one thing to lose a really tightly contested game and be like, oh man, we lost, but like we played well and we really played our hearts out. Yesterday's Patriots game was just freaking frustrating. We had 5 turnovers. 5! It was difficult to watch, honestly. It was that frustrating. It was a game we 100% should have won. Our defense played great, and our offense could not hold on to the ball. We had 4 fumbles and an interception. It's just like, I was just shaking my head on the couch, but it is what it is. That's what you get for being a sports fan, right? Your fortitudes are tied to a group of men that you have no control over, so yay for being a sports fan. Now, from here, I guess we'll go to this one, which should be Durian Tree. So I'll warp back to Kukanata Shrine, and then we'll head east from there. Difficult to watch was my NFL life for 30 years. Yeah, I know you understand completely, Euro. Oh, man. But that's it, right? Yeah, what was everybody up to this weekend? Anybody get up to anything fun? I had a friend's birthday party last night. Actually, 2 of our friends, they have the same birthday. Both their birthdays on the same day, which is convenient because you can celebrate both of them with one party. It was fun. We had a little potluck. We hung out, you know, ate some food and whatnot, and then we did something very silly and something I had not done in many, many years. The boys brought a piñata, which was so great. I had not whacked a piñata, again, in many, many years. Now, I don't know about you guys, and I guess it's because the relative strengths of adults versus children, or just the quality of products has gone downhill. But I remember specifically, I had a piñata for my 12th birthday. And, you know, there were, I don't know how many kids at my party, say 20. And we all lined up and everyone took a swing and that piñata barely cracked. It got to the point where my dad had to come down and like rip it open and then we just ate the candy because the piñata was thick, okay? Like it felt like piñatas took so much effort to crack. So last night we told the boys to go first, the birthday boys, and they were like, no, we'll go last so, you know, we can get the final swings in. I was like, all right, sounds good. One of the girls went first. She took one swing and decapitated the piñata. It lost its head. I stepped up next, took one swing and split it in half. So 2 swings demolished this piñata. I felt so bad because the boys didn't even get to swing at their own birthday piñata. So yeah, I don't know if just like the quality of piñatas has went downhill since the early 2000s or if I'm a lot stronger than I think I am, but we fucking demolished that piñata. It was still fun, and I'm really glad I got a swing. But yeah, this is the Viking Tiff arc. I picked up the bat. We had like a stick that we were using to beat the piñata with, you know, as you do. And I sort of assumed like a samurai pose and like did like a samurai chop. So I actually samurai'd that piñata, and it was extremely effective. We split that guy in half. But yeah, Tiff the Despoiler. Very, very disappointed about the quality of piñatas, but it was a lot of fun, so that was the highlight of my weekend. Kirky said, I had a pretty solid weekend. I went back to my old watering hole for the first time in 10 years. Oh, that's fun. Did it live up to your memory of it? I hope you had just as much fun 10 years later. Yeah. All right, that was a good like 10 Koroks, fast and furious right there. So let's map out our next few. We're going to be heading east over to Tuft Mountain and... Oh, I thought this was Clarinet Coast. It's not. It's Clarinet Coast, but we can call it Clarinet Coast. That's a lot more fun. As is usual for the Koroks, there is one on the very tippy top of the mountain because there always is. They love making me Climb mountains. And then over here, there are a ton of Koroks. Okay. First up, there's a shrine here. Then there's a Korok here. There's a Korok here. There's a Korok there. There's a Korok here. There's a Korok. Can't quite see where that is. I think it's right here. Then there's one all the way out to sea. One there. And I think that's it. Let's see. Hey Ash, how are you? Dinner in a theater before we see our second movie of the day in an hour. Damn! The Monday double header. Sounds great, Ash. What are you seeing today? The cocktail menu was missing my favorite, but the atmosphere was awesome, and it was the date venue. Oh, you told us about the date in the Discord, Kirky. I was so happy. Nothing better than two people hanging out and having a good time. I'm very happy for you, my friend. I'm glad you had fun. You got to go back to an old spot. Got to have a nice evening, get to know somebody a little better. It's a fantastic evening. Do you have a second date set up yet? Or is that still in the works? We've seen a Big Bold Beautiful Journey earlier today, and we're about to see him. Oh, cool. I've heard fantastic things about a Big Bold Beautiful Journey. Like, people are saying it is a masterpiece. Would you agree, Ash? I know you are a bit of a movie critic. Why don't you give us your shorthand review? Beautiful evening in Hyrule. Look at that moon coming up. As I say that, of course, these skeletons move to interrupt said beautiful view. Well, she loves her history as much as me, so providing it happens, I'll be taking her to a museum. Cool. Hey, Meerkat.
Ooh, a full second stam ring.
Heck yeah. Thank you so much for the resub, my friend. 89 months. Holy moly. Yeah, we have actually got maximum stamina right now to aid in our Korok hunting efforts, so that's been awesome. We've got a ton of hearts too. But there's another Korok for the collection. Yahaha, I'm hoping to get close to 800 Koroks tonight before we take a little bit of a hiatus from our Breath of the Wild run. We're currently at, well, I don't have the exact number, but roughly 760. So as close as we can get to 800 tonight would be fantastic, because then we'll put the game down for a couple of weeks. When we pick it back up, we'll sort of be primed and ready to go right to the finish line. Yeah! I'm mixed with it, but it's something for anyone who wants to bring their significant other to cuddle. Nothing wrong with a good cuddle movie, Ash. Hero says, let's fucking go. We'll let him play TD Drive to start the game for us. Wow. Gotta love getting off to a good start. Go Lions, go. Oh, I don't have any Rivali's Gale left, so I guess we're climbing up this mountain the old-fashioned way. Except it has just started to rain. Are you serious? The second I started climbing the mountain, it started to rain? Okay. I don't know if we're gonna get up said mountain now. We'll see. Silent Hill F is coming out this weekend, and Ghosts of Yotai is coming out next week. I literally can't tell you how excited I am for Ghosts of Yotai. Like, you should ask Alana how excited I am for Ghost of Yotai. I don't think I've shut up about it in the past 2 weeks. And the best part is we're getting married. And I think I've talked about Ghost of Yotai more than I've talked about that. I'm just kidding. But it is a very exciting couple of weeks for me. I'm going to Vegas for my bachelorette on Thursday, then Ghost of Yotai is out next Thursday, and then we're getting married the week after that. So lots of really, really exciting stuff coming up. But yeah, Ghost of Yotai in particular, I'm so freaking excited about. She kids, but does she? My lips are sealed, girl. My lips are sealed. Alright, so we got that Korok, then there should be a rock beneath the leaves to the north. What? Like that soon? Yeah, that soon. Isn't that crazy? So tomorrow night, tonight is our last Breath of the Wild stream. Tomorrow night is going to be our last stream for a couple weeks because, yeah, I'm off. I'm doing the thing. I'm getting hitched. I can't believe it's almost here. So I'll be taking a couple weeks off, obviously. But when we return, we're going to be diving right into Hades too. So lots to look forward to. But yeah, please bear with me as I'm away for a little bit while I become a married woman. Yeah, this is the woman they're letting marry. Isn't that crazy? Clearly they don't run background checks before they issue marriage licenses. Your trash wheel queen is getting married, folks. Look at how far you've come. Muffin better be the ring bearer when the time comes. Could you imagine Muffin walking up the aisle with, like, the ring box strapped to her back? If she was a little more cooperative, that would be best case scenario. But God knows we'd, like, plop her at the end of the aisle and she'd just sit there looking terrified and not move. I can almost guarantee that's what would happen. So then someone would have to drag her and it would be a whole thing. But yeah, obviously once we get some photos back, I'll make sure I put some in the Discord so you guys can see the big day. But we're really hoping we'll get some beautiful fall colors here in our neck of the woods. Fall has sprung. The trees are all different colors, the leaves are falling, so we're really hoping we're going to capture that in our photos because I love fall. I love pretty colored trees, so it would be ideal if we could have those. It just hit me that it's finally happening. I know. I was actually thinking back, I mean, we had this conversation on stream last week about how long I've been streaming, which is crazy. Apparently it's 9 years in December. And just thinking about, like, how much my life has changed since I started streaming. When I started streaming, I hadn't finished university yet. I still lived with my parents. Since then, I've gotten 2 degrees. I've moved 3,000 kilometers to the other side of the country. I have a job. I have my own house. Well, apartment. Getting married. It's like, holy crap. I feel like I have grown up here live with you guys. We've all grown up. We're old now. But it really is crazy to think about where I started and where I am now. And the one constant is that I'm still here with you guys. So it's really, really awesome. Hey, Ronnie, how are you? Happy Monday. Good to see you. But yeah, no. Not even with a doctor and lawyer money can we afford a house in this economy. Either you're a Nepo baby or you do not own a home. Those are the only 2 options. It doesn't matter how good a job you have. We still cannot afford a house in this economy. Figures I join in when Tiff's pretending she's old. How old? Hang on. I need to look. How old was I during this trash wheel clip? That had to have been 2018? 7 years ago? How old am I? So I was 24? Wow, I was so much more agile, hence the trash wheel. How old are the shorts? Even older than that. I got those shorts when I was in high school on the high school soccer team. They were part of our, like, soccer team uniform. So the shorts are going on over a decade old. But the trash wheel is going on like 7 years old. Kirky, you're getting sushi for the very first time. That's exciting. So I didn't eat sushi for a long time either. I'll give credit where credit is due. Elena has exponentially expanded my palate. I had a very basic bitch palate when me and Alana started dating, and she has helped me be a bit more adventurous. But one thing I've really resisted for a long time was sushi. The thought of raw fish, just the texture of it, the sort of squishy, cold, rubbery, like, it was just a no for me. But Alana introduced me to the world of sushi, and I found out quickly that there are so many types of sushi that do not involve raw fish. And so I started off with, you know, a yam roll or an avocado roll. Those are still some of my favorites. So even if, you know, you're a little bit nervous about the whole fish aspect of sushi, there is so much more to it. You can get some really delicious non-fish based rolls, which I would really recommend. Not all sushi is raw. No, exactly. It's a misconception that you're eating raw fish when you eat sushi. Even if it's fish, that doesn't necessarily mean it's raw, but it also doesn't have to be fish based. Now, can I pick up this chest? I could pick up that one because it was metal. One day I want to try sushi. It's just that my tummy wouldn't hold much on seafood. Yeah, so try some of the veggie rolls, Ash. Some of my favorites are the yam roll. It's literally just sweet potato or yam, you know, a bit of like a spicy mayo on top and then your rice. So that's what I would recommend. Or like I said, some avocado rolls, cucumber, etc. Totally recommend because it is freaking delicious. Knowing my stupid self, I'll try and power through so I don't look silly. Well, maybe you'll power through and you'll end up liking whatever you're eating, Kirby. Yams on your sushi, that's a thing? Oh yeah. Yeah, there's usually quite a big assortment of different vegetable sushi rolls. Like I said, avocado, cucumber, and yam are my 3 favorite vegetable rolls, but I've seen all sorts of different ones. Depends on the place that you go. Some places obviously are more fish-based, but we found some local spots here that serve a lot of vegetable-based rolls, and those are the ones that I love. Alright, that's another shrine down. That's shrine 110. Only 10 to go, folks. We're also at 763 Korok seeds. Oh my goodness. We are moving and grooving. All right. So, now it's time for all the Koroks in and around Lurelin Village here, which is a little seaside fishing village. It's a really cute little place. Hey, Rector, how are you? That's a whole lot of tree nymph shit. Yeah, I don't know where Link is finding room in his pockets for all this Korok poop, but, you know, it is what it is. I have been upgrading my inventory, I guess. Thank you for keeping up on the Yahaha command, Meerkat. It is appreciated. But I'm doing well, thank you very much. How are you doing tonight, Rector? Hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. Thank you for being here this evening for what will be our last Breath of the Wild stream for a little while. Not forever, obviously. We still got to beat the challenge. But after grinding for most of September, I don't want to burn out or anything. So we're going to get, hopefully, as close as we can to 800 Koroks tonight. So we can put the game to the side for a little bit. And then when we return, we will be basically at the finish line and we can finish this one up. He's Link. He stores it in the cloud. Yeah, I'm very excited to play Hades 2 when I come back from my little break. I only just realized I feel like it'll actually be the perfect game for October as well. It's, you know, not exactly like spooky Halloween or anything, but I feel like it does fit the Halloween setting a little bit, being in the depths of the underworld and whatnot. It certainly was a weekend, says Rector. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do we want to know? Yes, we want to know. Of course we want to know. But I'm worried. What happened? I think if you have a 3-week break from gaming, then you're banned from Hades 2. What? Who makes that rule? But Bronny, I'm so excited. I want to play Hades 2. Also, I really want to get this rock up on the top of this house. And it is not working out like I want it to. I mean, Silent Hill F would fit the spooky month if you're into those kind of games. No, Silent Hill is much too scary for me. Great suggestion. You're absolutely right, and I'm sure there are going to be lots of people playing Silent Hill F this spooky season, but much too spooky for me. I prefer just like a spooky adjacent theme. Like I said, Hades 2 in the underworld, but you know, no jump scares or actual scary things. Oh! It hit the ledge. Okay, luckily there's a ton of rocks over here, so we'll just keep doing it until we get it. I just had to work over the weekend and some other assorted bullshit. Ugh. Work sucks. Assorted bullshit sucks. So I feel for you. Hopefully you're off today if you work the weekend, hey Rector? Oh! Oh! It keeps knocking off the edge. This boat shape is not conducive to me launching rocks up there. Me and the guys aren't doing Halloween this year, but I have picked up lab coats for us. So wait, are you doing a spooky science experiment this year instead of Halloween? What's going on there? Nope, in fact I have to work overtime all week, says Rector. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Hey, but hey, overtime, you get paid extra, right? I hope. Hopefully, yes? Fingers crossed? Okay, this isn't working. I need more height on my rocks. Speaking of work, I'm off to bed soon because I've got a job interview tomorrow for a management job. Awesome! Well, rest up, Brawny, and my fingers will be crossed for you. If you guys are around tomorrow night, so tonight is the last Breath of the Wild stream for a little while, but tomorrow is going to be our actual last stream before the hiatus, and it is going to be our monthly community day stream, or a community evening stream in this case. We are going to be playing Marvel Rivals tomorrow, so if anyone would like to join, you are all more than welcome to do so. Marvel Rivals is a free-to-play game. It's available on Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, all the consoles, and it is way more fun with friends. I literally haven't played the game in about 6 months, so I'm going to be so shit, and I need a team to carry me, so for anyone who's interested in playing, make sure you've got the game all installed and ready to go before tomorrow night's stream, and we're going to have a lot of fun and do one last hurrah before I'm off for a little while. Woo, totally can't join tomorrow though. Oh, well that's too bad, Meerkat. Maybe next month. I've been really enjoying the monthly community day or night stream, so we're gonna make sure we keep those up. Just play as that fuck-ass land shark. Easy wins. That's who I play as all the time, Rector. I'm a fuck-ass land shark main. No joke. He is adorable. I love him. Would you expect anything else from me? That's literally my main. I'm ready. Oh, now I remember what I was going to download these past couple of days to try to get in on the Calm Night stream. Oops. Yeah, if you don't mind staying up a little bit late tomorrow night, Brawny, we would love to have you, obviously. That goes for everybody. I can attest I was there last time she played. She asked people not to play them so she could play in chat. Look, I love him. He's my sweet little sharky boy. And he's one of, like, 2 characters that I actually know how to play, so you can't take that from me, okay? Yeah, I feel like tomorrow I'm gonna have to, like, do a little bit of research into the game, like, what new character? You know what? No, I'm not gonna do research. We're just gonna figure it out as we go. It's gonna be terrible in the best way. Too far? Yeah. And there's going to be so many new characters and so many new maps and so much going on that I have no idea about, and it's going to be great. We'll just stumble through it all together. Learn to play another character. How about you learn these nuts? Exactly. That's me. Ugh. Iron Man is an easy character, or it was 8 months ago when I last played. Yeah, I think I have a feeling that a lot of people who are going to play tomorrow night haven't played in a really long time, so that makes me feel a little better. Like, we're all in this together, you know? Although I think Kirky plays regularly, so Kirky can be our carry. The rest of us are just there for a good time. Speaking of good time, not having a good time with this. Ultron is your new favorite. Ooh, Ultron's in the game now. Okay, okay. That's cool. Look, as long as Jeff's still there, I'm fine. Imagine if I logged into the game and Kirky's like, oh yeah, they actually removed Jeff 4 months ago. Jeff's not in the game anymore. Immediately uninstall. Me carry? Oh fuck, oh god. No, it'll be fun. Even if we don't win a single game, it'll be shenanigans, which is the defining feature of every community night stream. So I'm just looking forward to it. It'll be a bit of a bachelorette party of sorts for me. It'll be my last stream before I get married, so I just gotta go crazy with Jeff and have a good time. Okay, this is fucking ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Oh. It either goes short or long. There's no in between. One of these rocks is just gonna careen into someone's vestibule and they're gonna be real upset. Yeah, I'm just chucking rocks in the middle of the village here. Like, we are causing property damage for sure. Oh, no! If it hadn't hit off the roof first, it might have done it. Best bring some drinks for that. Yeah, I might have to get a beer or two for community night tomorrow, because, you know, that'll only help my performance. Right? Drunk Jeff is best Jeff. Okay, I'm gonna try just 2. See? 2's not nearly enough, but 3 is way too much. Ugh. I think Jeff being popular in Rivals is why he's got a new comic series going this year. I think so. I mean, I'll be the first to admit, I had never heard of Jeff the Land Shark prior to Marvel Rivals, and I believe many people were in the same boat, but he became instantly a crowd favorite because he's friggin' adorable. And yeah, he's got his own comic series now. Okay, I give up. There's got to be another way to do this. There's got to be another way to do this. New plan. Because this is bananas. Okay. What is another potential way to get that rock, this rock, on that roof? Have you looked for stairs? Yeah, they don't lead up to the roof, unfortunately. They only lead into the shop. Which is not helpful to me. Wait, is there actually a beer named Land Shark? I've never even heard of that before, but now I feel like I need to drink it. Oof, the game is 70 gigabytes. There's no way I'm gonna be able to download that by stream tomorrow. Oh, you must have a slow internet connection. Do you, Ronnie? Get it started right now. You'll have 24 hours of download time. I believe in you. There is. Wow. I might have to, what kind of beer is it? Is it like a... sort of like a lager or a pilsner, or is it like darker? Because that will be the deciding factor as to whether I drink Land Shark or not. No fucking clue? Okay. It's a lighter lager? Okay. That is my go-to style of beer, so maybe Land Shark it is. Beer is bread juice to me. Okay, that actually, like, kinda got up there. Gonna need to get some practice in. You've got 24 hours to practice, Kirky. Get the rust off those wheels. Born in Oh, what? Land Shark is from Margaritaville? Oh, we in for a good time then, folks. Land Shark it is. I'll have to see if they carry it at my local liquor store. Either that, or I guess I just need to take a trip to Margaritaville. Sorry, everyone. Stream is canceled. I'm actually at Margaritaville. Sends a photo of me in a Hawaiian shirt. Okay, that was so close. This is always how it goes. It's like, I'll just get like 10 Koroks in a row so fast. It's just like boom, boom, boom. They're so easy. And then we come across one that is just the bane of my existence and slows us down, and we spend like so much time on it. And that is Korok hunting in a nutshell. My mom wears her Jimmy Buffett Crocs. Yes, Mama Meerkat. That's iconic. I love that for her. You know what I don't love? This. Can I have a margarita? Absolutely you can, Mix. I'll mix one up for you. Get it? I'll show myself out. Just at Margaritaville with the wife. Maybe that's where we should do our honeymoon. Remind me to bring that up with her later. This is disgustingly awful. Okay, what? It really feels like I have to hit the rock up here. But I cannot get the right angle nor the right power, despite how many attempts? I don't know what else to do. I guess we'll just try from a different spot. You're getting married next week and still haven't planned a honeymoon, so we're doing a mini moon. We're spending a couple of days up in the mountains. Just a really quiet, sort of peaceful couple of days. And then we're hoping to do sort of a full-fledged honeymoon next year. But we have not planned it yet. One thing at a time. Planning a wedding is enough, and we figured we'd spread it out a little bit, you know? So we'll do the wedding and our mini moon, and then sometime next year we'll do a real honeymoon, if you will, somewhere nice. Maybe Margaritaville. I've still got time. Still got time. It's probably close to 69 attempts here. This is unreal. Europe is nice that time of year. That's exactly what we were thinking. I've never been to Southern Europe. I've never been to like Spain, Portugal, Italy, that area, and would absolutely love to. So that is in contention. Honestly, a margarita would hit right now. I would fucking dummy a margarita right now. And the longer it takes for me to get a rock on the roof of this house, the more margaritas I will dummy. I don't know what else to do. No, I'm very, very excited for Vegas this weekend. I have a feeling there will be a lot of margaritas downed in Vegas. Young Tiff isn't dead after all. No, she comes out once or twice a year, dummies a lot of alcoholic drinks, regrets it the next morning, and then goes back into hibernation until the next event. Okay, you know what? Let's just give up on this one for now. There are other Koroks around, and I hate that one so much. Let's just go do something else. Okay, what about this one? Is this one up on the roof too? Or is it inside? I feel like there's never been a Korok inside a building. I feel like that's their unwritten rule, is that they're always outside. So it's probably up on the roof. If I had to guess. Oh, yeah, I see it. But of course it's a climbing challenge and it's pouring rain, so I can't do that either! Yay! Yeah, you're right. Koroks stay outside because otherwise they would get in trouble for trespassing. While I wait for the rain to subside, I'm literally just gonna Google, Lurelin Village. Korok. Okay. Let's see if anyone has any, like, cool tips for how they got a rock up there. At the northern part of Lurelin Village, there's a building with a triangle-shaped rock formation on top. Unfortunately, the rock you need to complete this formation isn't on the building, it's on the ground. You'll have to use stasis to launch the rock onto the roof and complete the triangle. Thank you for stating the obvious, but how do I do it? Oh, someone had a good idea. Try cutting one of the trees down to make a ramp. Use stasis to keep it still and run up it with a rock. Oh, that's brilliant. I never even thought to do that. Tutorial, get good, scrub. That was basically what they told me. Yeah, there's always a YouTube video for this kind of thing. There's also usually always a Reddit post, which is what I just read. That's smart. Okay. The rain is about to stop, so we'll grab this Korok, and then I'm gonna go try the tree ramp method. I think that's actually pretty brilliant. Alright, I thought the rain was supposed to stop. Come on. I'm surprised the Reddit post wasn't literally just fuck you. I'm sure if I had scrolled down further, that's what I would have gotten. Uninstall the game, you stupid idiot. I'm sure that was coming. But yeah, Lurelin Village is nice. Just this cozy little seaside village. Baby game for babies. You must be a baby if you can't even move one rock. Play a real game like Elden Ring, you scrub. Come back to me when you can beat Melania with one hand, loser. There's always also an IGN guide that is so useless. It's basically you do the thing that passes the level. That was the first thing I read, where it said, get the rock to the top of the roof. And I was like, thank you. Thank you very much. I wouldn't have figured that out without the guide. Play a real game like FIFA. Okay, so let's try cutting down a tree. Okay. Oh, no, wait, but how am I gonna get the tree into position? I didn't think about that. Oh, no. It's one thing to cut down a tree, it's another thing to move it. I will have you know that Honey Pop is a true gamer's game. Oh! Also, I love how it is 1:35 a.m. and I've decided to do wood cutting next to this person's house. Sorry about that. Unless they meant a specific tree that would be close enough to it. Yeah, I was hoping those trees right there would fall in the correct direction. There's a couple here, so let's just cut them all down and hope for the best. Oh, it like went to the side. What the heck? Okay, this one right here. This has got to do it. Stop. Yes! No, wait, I don't have the rock! Okay, go, go, go! Link! Link, hurry up. Link! I wish you could see my face right now. Actually, I'm glad you can't see my face because it is absolute disgust and rage. Disgust and rage. Sad trombone time. I had the tree and Link would not climb up on the stump. Oh, he will now if you kind of do this. Log a complaint. Wow. I don't know if any of these other trees are in position. I'm very tempted to time out Curry. Okay, but actually, what about hitting the rock from here but trying to catch it under the lip of the roof in the back? Like here. I'm just worried it won't have enough. Oh, what if I hit it off this? Oh. That should give it a little bit of lift, maybe. Let's try that. And sort of aim it. No. Sort of. That's not where I want it either. That was too hard to line up, but I think that might be it if I can line it up correctly. Let's see. I'm not saying I'm sleepy, but I didn't notice it was Digitiff until you pointed it out. Hey, Digitiff has just become a normal thing, so you didn't even notice. Well, that attempt sure fell rock bottom. The puns are coming in fast and furious, and honestly, it's giving me a little bit of life. It's allowing me to carry on. Okay, if I can actually get my aim right, this might be the play, because it gives it a little bit of lift. Oh. There we go. Nah, Tiff's eyes just suddenly grew 20 times in size. She needs medical attention ASAP. Yeah, if I ever come on stream and my eyes are that big compared to the rest of my face, assume I'm on drugs. It's so hard to aim. Oh, okay. Or I just missed completely. If this works, you won't be stumped anymore. Okay, Meerkat, do it. Not Kirky accepting his fate. Be as big as Michelle Rodriguez's eyes in Alita Battle Angel. Okay, I can't even put it on the stump now. The rock has decided it's just like not going to cooperate. Why is this the worst thing that's ever happened, Cows? I love your headgear. That is adorable. Nice udders. Fantastic. Let's see if the internet has any other suggestions. Okay, I found a YouTube video. Let's watch it together. Okay. Yes, I know. That is where I need to place the rock. I'm sure there's an easier way, says this janky text. What the fuck? I have put, no joke, hundreds of hours into this game, and I did not know you could do that. I am flabbergasted right now. I had no idea you could attach octo balloons to things and make them float. That is okay. Let's try that, I guess. I'm like literally mind blown. Do I have octo balloons? I've got 13 of them. I literally had no idea you could do this. Okay. Let's try to replicate what he did exactly. I mean, that's the beauty of this game, right? Is it's so big and it's so nuanced and there's so much to do that even after multiple hundreds of hours, you can still find new things. And that's what I love about this game. Okay, so I put the rock here. I attach 2 octo balloons. This is unreal. I cannot believe this is a real thing. I also can't believe Link cannot climb this. Wait, where did it go? Oh no, it's floating the wrong way! How did... He got his to float perfectly. Korok leaf? Oh, I think this might be it. This'll work. It's floating this way now. Come on. No! It hit the fucking roof! Okay, that was it. It was in the exact right place. It floated exactly the way I wanted it to. I guess maybe I need to pop the balloon before it pops on its own. I need to pop it when it's like... It's not coming over this way this time. Or what if I do this? No, that just keeps it there. Oh, you think dropping the axe was an essential part? Maybe try blowing it with a leaf. Hey, Morgan. But I'm just thinking if I use the Korok leaf, I think it's gonna blow it the other way. I guess from down here, maybe I can push it in? Let's see. Let's see. Clearly I missed that part. Because, I was just enamored with the floating rock, Kirky. I don't think it's being pushed. Yeah, okay, there's something more. What if I put the rock here, and then balloons, then stand on this stump, then push. No, that didn't work. What about stasis and an arrow? Yeah, that might work. Just a gentle push. Maybe 2? Oh, it didn't move at all! What the heck? Oh, I thought we had this. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing, except I'm gonna do stasis and all of the arrows. I know, I'm almost out of balloons. Can I just do 1 balloon? Is that enough? Oh, 1 balloon's, barely. Come on. Come on. Oh, fuck. Okay, no, so clearly it needs 2 balloons. My balloons! I know, I've only got 2 balloons left. Alright, this is the one. We're gonna put the balloons on. Then I'm gonna stasis, and then I'm gonna hit it with multiple arrows. Stop. Fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. Oh my god, it didn't move a freaking muscle! Okay, well, I'm out of balloons now, so... This is the most frustrating thing I think I've done yet in this entire challenge. I can't believe the arrows didn't move it 1 bit. Like... We tried the trees, we tried the balloons. I wish I could just manipulate these logs. Somehow. Think we do plan A again? I mean, we haven't tried it in a while. There's nothing you could magnesis and like scoop up the rock? Yeah, like a bucket or something. That would be ideal. I'm gonna try this again. A couple times, and then we'll move on to plan C, D, E, F, G, if required. What about a metal shield to scoop? That could work. I don't think it's big enough, though. Yeah, it's not big enough, I don't think. Oh, that one's not even metal. Yeah, like there's no way. It's a good idea in theory. It's just a bullshit game. Have you considered turning the rock off and on again? Okay, I'm gonna try a couple more plan A's. I just wish this was Tears of the Kingdom so we can manipulate things a little bit easier. Okay. Yeah, if there was like a big ass metal door or something around, that would be super ideal. Or if I could do something with these logs, that would be ideal. We're gonna spend the entire stream just on this one Korok, I know it. Okay. New idea. Warp back to this shrine, see if the trees respawn. Not all weapons give the same power. I think sticking with the Master Sword for consistency can work. Yeah, that might make sense because then at least we can get an accurate idea of how many swings is how much power. So that's true. Maybe I should just stay with one weapon. Well, at least until it breaks anyway. But yeah, we can stick with the Master Sword. I'm gonna see, yeah, okay, so that respawns the trees. It was a good idea if I can execute this whole tree thing. So I need to put the rock closer. And then I need to be ready to stasis. There. Yes! Hell yeah! All right. Wow, we tried plans A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, and then we came back to plan C and it worked. Let's go! Whew. That was so tough, but so satisfying. Whew, okay. Bronny's is right. Time to try starting to sleep. If I don't manage to make it tomorrow, I hope your 3-week wedding goes well. Tip bye. Good night, Bronny. Thank you for hanging out. Good luck on your interview tomorrow. I'm sure you're gonna kill it. Now kick that Korok in the shins for hiding in a stupid ass spot. That's a good point. Twee! We need to make him suffer for what he's done to us. 1 second. No. Stop twee-heeing. Stop. Wait, what if I just do this? Okay, I feel a little better. Maybe one more. Maybe one more. Well, not that one. Yeah, okay, I feel better now. Ah, I feel a lot better. Now, on to the next Korok. Okay, presumably this Korok is up on the roof of this building. I don't know if the people know they have a Korok infestation in their village or not, but we're helping clear it out, so... You're welcome, villagers. Now that we've spent 800 hours of this 3-hour playthrough of Breath of the Wild, the guy whose store you're on the roof of, me just tossing bombs, knocking down trees, throwing rocks. He is so happy I'm gone. Alright, next up we're going... We got that one, we got that one, we got that one. There's one there, and there's one there. I guess it doesn't matter which one we go to. Just go over here first. Wow, I can't believe how annoying that Korok was. That was... Nintendo knew what they were doing when they were hiding that one. There was some guy rubbing his hands together with a devilish grin on his face in the programming department. No, sir, being accosted by a prophesized twink is not covered under your insurance. That is an iconic sentence, Rector. Wow. Iconic. Now, moving on with our lives. I see a flower over here. Bloop. Where did it go? Am I losing my mind? Where did it go? Sorry, we don't cover an active goddess. There are some interesting birds here, by the sounds they're making. Oh, there it is. Holy burbs, yeah. Also, they are making these flowers hard to find. Oh, it's all the way over there. Look, Tiff, we all know birds aren't real. Well, the government drones are noisy today. Okay? There we go. Ah! Wow, the water is so blue here. Catch some fish with my bare hands. Nope. What the fuck was wrong with this Korok? He was like gray. Took so long to find him, he had started to wilt, I guess. It's your own fault for going off on a world-spanning game of hide and seek. Oh good, another rock circle. And a very vicious-looking... Would we call that a bull? I don't know what it is, but I feel like it's gonna impale me. Is it getting a running start? No, it's just running away. Oh, sorry. Sorry for misjudging you. I really thought you meant me harm, but... Can't judge a book by its cover, I guess. That Korok just had a suntan. Yeah, that's it. He's been hanging out in the seaside village. Also, that didn't... Oh, no, there's another gap right here. It would be kind of fucked if they made one of the Koroks hide for so long that when you complete the puzzle, a skeleton pops out. Oh my god, could you imagine? Yeah, I've been waiting for eternity. Koroks really do come in all shapes and sizes though, don't they? Different colors, different face leaves. No, they literally just say nothing. They're dead as shit. They just fall over. Turn to dust. Okay, I got that one. So I think that's all the ones here in the village now. There's one out here underneath Rimba Beach that we have to go get. Wow, I can't believe how noisy the birds are. Oh my god. I mean the drones. Yeah, wow, this one really was gray. Especially compared to that one. That one was like kinda gray. This one is full gray. Before turning to dust. Mr. Twink, I don't feel so good. It must be mating season for the birds, yeah. That's why they're calling up a storm. Jeez Louise. Beautiful evening for a walk on the beach, though. Link can set up his Tinder profile. Hi, my name is Link the Twink, and I enjoy long sunset walks on the beach. Okay. What do we have here? Leaves I need to dive into, it looks like. Nice. Good form. Great form, actually. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Now let's... Whoa! That just hit me. Oh, there's something over there. Oh my god. Leave me alone. I need to map out my next trail. Okay, so from Rimba Beach, we are going all the way down to Soka Point. And then all the way back in. There's one here. There is one... oh, there's a shrine right about here. Korok here. Korok at the very top of Mount Dunzel, because there always is a Korok at the very top of a mountain. There's a shrine there. Korok here. Korok here. And that's it for this little area. Wow, I'm just noticing Mount Dunzel and Cape Kale really are phallic shaped, aren't they? Oh my god. That is a penis. All right, time to go climb Mount Dunzel, I guess. That is 1000% a Dixis Rector. Right? Like, what? That is... Wow. Wow. It's actually where Kirky and I met, at the top of Mount Dunzel? Alright. Love is love. We love it. Long walks on the beach, watching the sunset and throwing rocks at townspeople. Link's Tinder profile. No wonder the sea's so salty and banned. Euro says, holy shit, 4 straight goal line stops for us to stop Baltimore from scoring. It sounds like I am missing out on a hell of a football game, Euro. I'm glad it's working out in your favor so far. Sounds like a real good one. Don't mind us. We're just here looking at mountains and capes that look like dicks. You're really missing out by not watching the stream tonight. Look, I always say this is an educational stream, and tonight we're learning about anatomy. Is it sad that I'd rather watch dick topography than sports? Dick topography! Maybe it'll be a new sport. You just look at topographical maps and find phallic shapes. There's a time limit. The more penises you find, the more points you get. I think we've got a winner here. I'd sub to a YouTube channel that did just that. Well, now, Meerkat, don't give me ideas for more YouTube content. GeoGuessr, but it's real gay. Yeah, man, this Korok's real gray, too. I think all the Koroks down on the beach are literally wilting in the sunlight. They did not pack sunscreen, and they did not expect it to take this long before they were found. I'm Link the Twink. I like beach walks, and I'm Korok hard. Jesus. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Fuck them. Let them burn. Yeah, for everything they've put me through, they deserve sunburns at the very least. Yeah, haha! Hey, Idaho, how are you? Happy Monday. Welcome back to the never-ending Korok hunt. Making good progress, though. I don't have an accurate Korok number because, of course, it's not possible for me to check how many Koroks I have except on a loading screen. So the next time we load, I will let you know, but we are somewhere around 770 Koroks, which is super exciting. Of course, there are 900 in total, so you can do the math and let me know, but we're getting pretty close there. Zach Game 1565, hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Welcome to the Korok hunt across Hyrule. It's like, you know the reality show The Amazing Race? It's that, but instead of completing challenges, we just have to find Koroks. We're like 30 behind the quota for tonight. Yeah, we gotta keep going until we get close to 800. That's my quota tonight. That's where I'd like to end off. Also, seriously, I missed, so we gotta get moving. We lost major time, of course, in Lurelin Village. That really slowed us down. But we'll make up for it. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, there we go. Right down the middle. Yeah! Okay. So, as we move up, we now need to get to the very top of this mountain, because again, of course we do. Koroks always love to make us climb a mountain. But the shrine that's up on top of the mountain actually requires something from us. It'll give us a shrine quest called a fragmented monument. And if I remember correctly, for anyone wondering, this is not my first playthrough of Breath of the Wild. I've played through this game multiple times before. But this is the very first time that I have ever attempted the 100% completion challenge. So what I'm trying to say is, I have some knowledge of the game. Obviously, I don't remember everything. And in this particular instance, I'm pretty sure I need to take pictures of these little things that are sort of scattered all around here. There was one there. There's definitely another one on the beach that I remember too. Let's see if I can find it. Koroks haunt Tiff's dreams at this point. Seriously. Like, I wake up in the middle of the night, soaked in sweat, just yelling, "Yah!" It's a problem. It's dinner time for Meerkat. Tacos! Hell yeah! Yum, yum, yum. Enjoy, Meerkat. Taco Monday! Oh, I thought there was... Again, I'm working off an old memory. But I really thought there was... another one of those pieces. Or maybe I'm just making this up completely. Maybe I should just go get the shrine quest and then we'll figure it out from there. Also... my controller's freaking out a little bit here. I was walking in circles. Oh no, there is! It's right there. Okay, I knew I wasn't going crazy. What is happening with my controller? Stop it! Okay. Let's see if I was right and if we needed those things. I gotta unplug my controller. Plug it back in. See if that fixes it. There we go. Quick, consult the books! Opens up blueprints notes. God knows I've got enough of those. And yes, I might have been right. Because you can see, it looks like two other pieces are right here. Sorry about that. I was in the zone. Did you need something? What are you doing? I was just examining the stone monument. This place has a very spiritual aura to it. Do you feel it? I recently realized that there's writing engraved on this stone monument. So now I'm trying to figure out what exactly is written here. Can I help? So you're the curious type too. This stone monument was once much larger, but it broke apart during an earthquake a while back. If you really want to help me find the missing fragments, will you? They'll be scattered all around. I think the fragments had the same kind of script carved into them. If you find a fragment, please draw a picture of it and bring it to me. I'll be here finishing my examination of this stone monument. Oh, right. And the words on the stone monument glow with an eerie light at night. That should make them easier to find. One of them should be right around here. Please find that first. Draw? Fuck that! Yeah, little does this guy know, we got a camera. Alright, so Shrine Quest, a fragmented monument, has been accepted. And I think there was only two. I mean, we'll find out. Let's show them our pictures. Did you find any fragments of the stone monument? I sure did. He's gonna be amazed at this technology. Oh! Amazing! Show me the next one! Oh, he didn't even comment on it. Never mind. Fuck me. You show him the photos like, holy shit, you're really good at drawing. It's so photorealistic. Some of the fragments must still be missing. Well, keep looking. I wonder if the currents are strong enough to have carried a fragment all the way to Cape Crescia or Soka Point. The letters on the stone glow with an eerie light. Cape Crescia or Soka Point. Okay, so there were more than two. But I guess we'll go to the areas he specifically called out. Soka Point is right over there, so let's go back there. Maybe I missed one. Why is my controller doing this? It makes Link just like keep stopping. Okay, now we're moving. Now we're moving and grooving. Am I going the right direction? I am. Okay. I mean, to be honest, I wasn't really looking around, to be totally fair. I was just looking for the Korok. But I was gonna say, I don't remember seeing anything over here. I don't know. Wow, you can see the sunrise really beautiful here. That's the island, if you guys were here a couple of streams ago, the island where as soon as you stepped foot on it, you lost all your equipment and weapons, and you had to go through the whole island with only what you could find. It was really difficult. It was a fun challenge, but it was really difficult, and that's the island right over there. Go do that again. Yeah, it was so much fun. I would love to do it again. I definitely didn't, you know, curse and swear at that island. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. It was all love. Okay, I don't know if I have enough stamina to get across here. It's not looking good. I'm making a beeline to the shore. I've got a feeling we're gonna drown. I give us a 20% chance of survival, 80% chance of death via water inhalation. Oh my god, we're so close. Swim! 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 And drowning. Well, at least I had the odds right. On the bright side, no it didn't. I was gonna say it respawned me where I wanted to go, but no, it respawned me on the other side. Okay, I gotta go back around the way we came up, because clearly I don't have enough stamina to swim right across there. And it's not helping that my controller is being fucking annoying. Why are you doing this? Wow, I yelled at it and it got better. That's a good sign. Nope, nope. Spoke too soon. Spoke too soon! So many birds and bugs and slimes. I don't know. It must have been the birds, Rector. They're so noisy today. Okay, this is annoying because we were already up here once, but whatever. We just get to stretch out our long walks on the beach. It is a beautiful morning. They're all just tweeting. Damn, look at that. That lighting is 11 out of 10. It is so peaceful down here. I just want to retire and live on this beach. It's so quiet, the birds are tweeting, the weather is perfect. The sand looks so clean. Damn, look at that! Stares directly into the sun. Doesn't it look great, I say, as I lose all vision? We got goats down here, we got lizards trying to camouflage, but doing a poor job of it. Okay, almost to the end. There'd better be a piece up here. He name-dropped this area specifically, so you gotta think that there's a piece up here, but maybe he was just fucking with me. We will find out soon enough. Korok's still here. I love how they just hang out even after you find them. It's like, are you gonna spend the rest of your life on this beach? I can't blame you, though. It's a good place to be. Oh! There! It is hard to see in the daytime. To be honest, without that weird blue glow, it is much harder to see. Now the question is, are there only 3 pieces? I feel like there has to be only 3. Because he had at least half of it over here. We'll find out. But yeah, that 100% just looked like a regular ass rock. Speaking of rocks, he's gonna spit some at me, I think. I can't avoid him too much because I need to get to land before I run out of stamina. Yep, there it is. Luckily, he's a terrible shot. Haha, perfect. Love that for us. Oh god, okay. And my trash talk backfired. Trash talk absolutely backfired. Okay. You know what? You earned that one, bud. He earned that. I gotta go get some sleep. Yeah, of course, Kirky. Thank you for hanging out. It was good to see you. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for some Marvel Rivals, and if not, sleep tight. And I'll talk to you again soon. Alright, let's see if this is the final piece we need. Also, Meerkat, did you eat your tacos that fast?
Hey!
That's amazing.
Ah,
Excellent. Thanks to you, I've got a good shot at deciphering the entire monument. Give me a second to see if I can put this all together. Oh, good. There's only 3 pieces. Okay. Oh, you're eating as we speak. Nice, nice, nice. He can't taco about it right now. Wow, thanks to you, I've deciphered the entire passage. When the 2 find their place and kneel in reverence, the shrine will reveal itself. Ah, I haven't the foggiest what that's supposed to mean. When the 2 find their place and kneel in reverence. So clearly, oh, if I kneel on one and then maybe he kneels on the other one? Is that it? Give it a try. I'm taking it very literally.
I packed you an extra taco, just in case so you need it.
Yes, Idaho. Yeah. That's a 10 out of 10 pun, my dude. Right on theme. Kirky may be gone to bed, but the puns continue. Thank you for the 100 biddies, Idaho. I appreciate it. And there's the shrine. A fragmented monument shrine quest complete. Whoa. I don't know what was closer to bowling me over, the surprise or the way the ground was shaking. So the 2 who needed to find their place were you and me. Makes sense. Good job figuring that one out. I sure never would have. Huh? You're fixing to go explore that shrine. Oh, sorry, I won't keep you any longer. Off you go. Thanks, bud. I'm gonna take the treasure all for myself. Bye. Kaya Shrine. Kirky would definitely be proud of that pun. Yeah, he would. He's in bed just smiling right now. All right, here's our updated count. We're at 110 shrines, 771 Korok seeds. Now, what do we have here? Quick thinking. Almost at a jackpot. Yeah, when we hit 777, we need to celebrate. Okay, so I see a bunch of barrels here. I see a moving platform. I see these gates, which are presumably to make my life difficult. And then there's a button on the other side. So, guess we need to take the barrel with me and maneuver it through those gates. How many? 771. No need to apologize. Now the issue here is gonna be, how do I No. How am I gonna get it around that gate? Hmm. If they were metal, I could just lift it up and over, but they're not. And the gate's too high for me to throw. Oh! That was easy. Oh! Well, I figured out what to do. I just need to work on the execution. The barrel is short enough that I can go right under, as can I if I crouch. But then I need to move it out of the way and, you know, not fall off, so. Okay. Third time's the charm. One more, with feeling! There we go. Beautiful, that's one. Ah, which gives us loot as well. Don't mind if I do. What do we got? Oh wow, that was a really delayed puzzle complete noise. Small key. Okay, and then on this side we've got... Oh. Well, fuck me, I guess. Can you imagine if it was just another barrel? A mini barrel in a chest? If I hit that... Oh, it switches them. Okay. Interesting. So we need it down to start. And then we'll just have to switch, switch, switch on our way through. There's only two. Oh, both Alana and Muffin have arrived to visit. Hello. What are you girls up to?
Practicing my presentation and I'm out of breath from talking for so long.
Should have had you host stream tonight to work on the stamina.
Oh, have you talked for 3 hours?
I told you.
Hi!
It's an acquired talent.
20 minutes in and I had to take a break.
Alana has a big presentation at work tomorrow, so we're wishing her all the best. Obviously, she's gonna kill it. She's gotta work on her talking stamina, though. Should have had you streaming the past couple weeks. Get your stamina up. Yeah.
You're chatty, though. You're a chatty Kathy. Hey! Oh, you're mute.
Yeah, for some reason, so Muffin is the chattiest kitty in the world. She talks so much, and then she comes in on stream and she says nothing. It's so funny.
Stage fright!
She literally gets stage fright.
Stage fright!
She rolls up like it was the best of times, it was the worst of times.
Muffin?
That's a good opening.
Oh, me.
Yeah, you.
It is the worst.
You can stay here and practice your talking stamina by talking with us.
I gotta go back. I'm only on slide 38.
Well, we're on Korok 771. Woohoo!
Oh my god, that's so many!
Yep, and shrine 111. There's 120 shrines, so...
Damn! You guys are like 80% through.
I know.
That's quick math. It might not be right. Fact check me if you must.
No, it is right around 80%. TS did the math on our last stream and we were at like 82%, so
Nice.
it's somewhere around there. Quick maths.
Interested in supporting the stream. Get out of here.
What?
I support the stream by having it in my home.
Well, you could also donate and include your own personal message.
Get out of here. Merch! Damn.
We now have merch. Check out my store. Support me. Oh, too bad Kirky's not here. He would have loved those ducks. Okay, looks like we've got a big dive coming up. Unfortunately, it has started to rain. So we cannot climb, and I do not have any Rivali's Gale, so I cannot get there. So we'll just have to wait it out, I guess. I keep this stream off the streets. Coming to you live from a back alley because I just got kicked out. It's me, Tallara. It's like me with a CRT television and N64 in my phone. Tonight's stream of Pokemon Stadium is brought to you by... It takes forever for Rivali's Gale to recharge. It's so annoying. Coming at you live from this cardboard box I found. Bloop, bloop, bloop. So we got a nice view up here. Also, I'm wearing such mismatched armor. What armor set do I have on? Oh, I've got the rubber tights with the Zora armor. Probably why I look so mismatched. Let's do climbing gear. Yeah. Tonight's Poke Stadium stream, it's just rats fighting over my dinner. I choose you, Pikachu! Cuts to an image of a rat painted yellow. Now, you may be wondering, if I'm on the streets, how do I still have computer access and internet? The answer to that is mind your fucking business. Man, talking about it makes me want to play Pokemon Stadium, though. Pokemon Stadium, and specifically Pokemon Stadium 2, are some of my, like, pivotal childhood games. The mini-games in Pokemon Stadium 2 were, like, the entirety of my life at age 6. That was my whole personality. It was Delibird's delivery minigame. You don't want to play it? Yeah, I feel like it probably wouldn't hold up as good as I remember it. Like, when I was 6 years old, it was the best thing I'd ever played. At 31, it may not be as fun, you know? Sometimes it's best to let things live in nostalgia. Just remember it in your memories through those rose-colored glasses. Rector, you've never played a Pokemon game? Wow! I feel like there are not many people out there who can say they've never played anything Pokemon. So honestly, if anything, that's impressive. I'm obviously a huge Pokemon nerd, so I'm extremely biased, but if you're ever looking for a fun RPG, I would totally recommend Pokemon. I've never played anything Nintendo. I've never owned a Nintendo system. Oh, no way! So you're living vicariously through me here in this Breath of the Wild playthrough. That's kind of fun. We play, I mean, I know some people are, like, exclusively Nintendo streamers. Like, they only play and stream Nintendo games. I always think that that's such, like, a narrow-minded... I mean, I shouldn't say narrow-minded, because to each their own. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But I feel like Nintendo specifically has people who only play Nintendo. And I'm always like, that's so, like, disappointing. There are so many good games out there. It's a shame to limit yourself to one system. Like, I can't imagine if I only played Nintendo, or if I only played PlayStation. And I understand I'm coming from a place of privilege when I say that, because obviously I'm in a position where I'm able to afford multiple consoles, and some people can, and so that's a whole other discussion. But, like, if you have the opportunity to play on different platforms, I really don't see why you wouldn't, because yeah, it really would be a shame to only play Nintendo or only play PlayStation or what have you. It's also why I could never stream like one exclusive game. I'd be so fucking bored by playing a limited number of things. Me too. Like the people who only play Fortnite, I'm like, how do you only play one game? And I understand online games, the beauty of them is there's new updates and new content and all that good stuff. But like, even still, I would not be able to just play one game all the time. So anyway, all of that to say is I do stream quite a bit of Nintendo. Again, I'm not an exclusive Nintendo streamer by any means, but I'm just trying to think. This year alone, we played Breath of the Wild, obviously. We played Pokemon at the beginning of the year. I don't know if you were here for that one, Rector. We did a Pokemon Nuzlocke challenge in Pokemon Y. And no, I think that's the only two Nintendo games I've streamed this year. But normally every year there's at least one Nintendo game mixed in. I mean, it seems like now we're doing at least one, if not two Pokemon Nuzlockes a year, so that definitely covers off our Nintendo boxes. But I do like playing Nintendo games every now and then on stream. We played a bunch of Zelda games. We played some Mario games. We played a bunch of Pokemon games, so... I think some of that is I want to get good at esports so I can get paid to play good. I mean, that's true. That's true. Oh my god, Rector, right! No, Rector was here because he hit me with the alopecia clinic and I almost died from laughter. You're totally right, Rector. You were here and I apologize. You were here and you made your mark, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm sure we'll do another Pokemon Nuzlocke challenge next year. I was thinking we'd get one in before the end of this year, but I don't know if we will because I obviously want to play Hades 2. We got to finish up this, and then there's another game coming out that I really want to play called Dispatch. So I'm thinking we'll probably do another Pokemon Nuzlocke next year, which is crazy to think that like next year is going to be here soon. But anyway. I figure at this point, we may as well just try to do a Nuzlocke of every generation. We've done a Nuzlocke in Gen 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, and 9. So we haven't done one in 5 or 7. I gotta be honest, I really don't like Gen 7. Gen 7 is by far my least favorite region, so maybe I'll skip Gen 7. I don't know, but I definitely would like to do Gen 5. So I would assume that our next Pokemon Nuzlocke will be Gen 5, which is black and white. So that'll be kind of fun. I like playing different games because I'd lose interest if I only played just one game. Yeah, me too, Zach. Totally agree. Totally agree. But yeah, Dispatch looks so good. That's got a release date for the end of October. So moving into October, our sort of two main games here on the channel are going to be Hades 2 and Dispatch, two games I'm really looking forward to and I think are going to be great. I love playing those like episodic story-based games on stream. Obviously, we played a ton of Life is Strange on this stream. We've played some other Telltale games on stream as well. So this should slot in quite nicely. And from what I've seen of the game, it looks like it's going to be hilarious. All right, this should be Shrine 112. A modest test of strength. Sounds good. I'm actually going to change up my armor for this. Because if I equip my champion's tunic, it actually allows you to see the enemy health bar, which I always find to be very helpful, so... Yeah, in terms of gaming, well, especially now, as I was just saying, I try to play all games regardless of system. So I have a PS5, I have a Nintendo Switch, I'm gonna get a Nintendo Switch too. I don't have an Xbox, but luckily, you know, there is Xbox Game Pass for PC, and Xbox brings all of its day one exclusives to PC, so I still have the opportunity to play those. But yeah, today I have variety. I'm fortunate enough to be in the position where if a good game comes out, I play it regardless of system. Hey, Zippy!
Yeah, you know what it is. All right, jokes over, folks. Moving on now.
69 months! Let's go! Zippy, thank you for the nice number of months. That is incredible, my friend. Enjoy your ad-free viewing, your sub badge, your emotes. It's good to see you. Hi, Zippy. Hope you're doing good. We were just talking about our gaming experiences growing up. Rector was telling me he never owned a Nintendo system, and I was saying I'm fortunate enough now that I own all the systems. But growing up, I had a very, very varied gaming experience. I started off as a 100% Nintendo kid. My first ever system was the Game Boy Color. After that, I followed it up with the N64, and then I moved on, got the Game Boy Advance and the GameCube. After that, though, so like my first couple of systems were all Nintendo. After that, I started to branch out. I got a PS2, and I played Kingdom Hearts on it and was fucking blown away. Then after that, I had an Xbox 360. That was my primary console through my teenage years. And then I kind of came back to PlayStation after that. I had a PS4, and yeah, so I've been fortunate enough to really play a bunch of different games on a bunch of different consoles, which is good, but I know obviously some of us growing up were sort of restricted to one system or the other, so... Your first ever was a PS1. Okay, yeah. It was around the same time as PS1 and 64, same sort of era, if you will. I wish I could afford the other consoles because I only had the Switch. Yeah, I understand, and like I said, it's ideal to play games on different consoles, but depending on your situation, you might only be able to afford one console. The great thing about the Switch in particular is a lot of third-party games are coming to the Nintendo Switch now, and the Nintendo Switch 2 in particular. Like, for example, the Final Fantasy VII Remake is coming to Switch, which is so awesome. Everyone on Switch will finally get a chance to enjoy that amazing game. So yeah. I saw Euro ask, did you ever play Wolf Among Us? I did. I loved Wolf Among Us, and they've been saying that we're getting Wolf Among Us 2 forever and an age, and it's still not out. Wolf Among Us originally came out in 2013, so it's been 12 years we've been waiting for a sequel. But yes, I played Wolf Among Us. The original season 1 of The Walking Dead by Telltale is literally one of my favorite games of all time. When Telltale was in its sort of prime, I swear I played every single one of their games. I personally love that episodic, story-driven, decision-focused style of game. So I'm very excited, like I said, for Dispatch, because it does seem to be sort of a return to form for that style of game. I started with Atari because I'm old. No. All game systems are valid. I mean, the first system I ever played was the Super Nintendo, but the first system I ever called my own was the, well, if you count Game Boy Color, it was Game Boy Color, and if not, it was N64. I've waited 12 years for a game as well. Don't worry, Tiff, it can happen. That's true. Dead Island is the perfect example. Wolf Among Us was so good. Prime Telltale was amazing. Then they started to license anything hot and fell off. Exactly, Euro. That's exactly right. And unfortunately, from a business perspective, that also led to their demise. Apparently, like, the franchises they were licensing, like Batman and Guardians of the Galaxy and all that kind of stuff, the licensing fees were so high and they were not making enough money back that they just ultimately bankrupted themselves. When it was like, at the end of the day, I didn't need Batman. Like, The Wolf Among Us, I know it's a graphic novel, but going into it, I had never heard of it before. It was completely unknown to me, and it was fantastic. So, like, it really comes down to the fact that you don't need these big licenses and these big name characters to tell a good story. And, well, you know, Dispatch is a totally original story, so no licensing fees involved, although they do have an amazing voice acting cast. Holy crap. I don't know how much they're paying their voice acting cast, but they've got a heck of a lineup. Alright, so that's all these Koroks. Now, there's sort of one more area here in the Faron region that we need to explore. So, we're going up this way. There's a Korok here. There's one here. There's one here. There is a shrine up at the very top of this mountain. There's a Korok here. A Korok here. One here. One here. One here. One here. One there. One there. And one there. And then I think that's it. If we sort of head east, pick up all these along the way, that'll be it for the Faron region. I count handhelds as a game console because I had a purple transparent Game Boy Color. Nice. I loved those. I had a red Game Boy Color, but I had the purple transparent Game Boy Advance, so I know exactly what you're talking about. I loved that era. The early 2000s was just all into vibrant colors and transparent, and it's awesome. I wish they would bring that back. Like, I am ready for a purple transparent Nintendo Switch controller. Dead Island 2 was never dead? No, so what was the delay then, Meerkat? Was it sort of like funding issues? Or was it one of those cases where they kept like starting over? Yeah, they could have stuck to smaller comics if they felt they had to go that way. The Walking Dead's Kirkman had a heist-type comic kicking off back then that they could have worked with, I'm sure, for way less. Yeah, and that's the thing, like, obviously now, well, maybe not so much now, I feel like it's sort of peaked and now is falling off, but The Walking Dead is a big IP, but when the game first came out by Telltale, the show was only just starting, so it was relatively unknown, so again, they probably got it for a better price, I guess. And yeah, so I'm just trying to think what order it was. The Walking Dead was their first one. Then it was The Wolf Among Us. I can't quite remember what was after that. Those are the two that really stand out as my absolute favorites. After that, it just like slowly decreased in quality. If I cannot for the life of me get Twitch Mobile to work on my phone and I cannot be at my PC presently, that's okay, Meerkat. I'm sorry Twitch Mobile is causing you issues. That's all you can do. Yeah, haha. Okay. Next up is a rock behind cracked boulders over here to the west. I actually never finished the Walking Dead series. Season 1 was incredible. Season 2 was good. Season 3 was okay. How many seasons were there? Before I keep talking, let me see. The Walking Dead video game seasons. There were 4 seasons. Yeah, I never played the 4th season. So the season 1 was amazing. Season 2 was pretty good. Season 3 was just meh. And then by the time the final season came out, I actually never played it. So I don't know how it all resolved, which is kind of sad considering how much I loved season 1 and to an extent season 2. I never actually finished it. So maybe that's something I should do sometime. Companies hot potatoed the IP and all dev assets, like wholesale between 5 different companies and 4 ground up rebuilds. Ah, I see. Okay. Okay. Well, hey, I'm just glad it finally came out, because I know how much you were looking forward to it, so. I'm just glad it all worked out in the end. Tales from the Borderlands. Oh, right. Tales from the Borderlands. That one was actually pretty good. I actually kind of liked Tales from the Borderlands. We played that on stream, actually. Right before Borderlands 3 came out, I went through all the Borderlands games, sort of in preparation for it, and that included Tales from the Borderlands. That one was pretty good. What am I looking for here? Flower trail. Don't see any flowers. Sit up in this big tree. Yeah, I'm literally gonna look up Telltale games. I need to see all the games that they put out because I can't quite remember now. Let's see. Telltale games. Okay, so they did the Sam and Max series, which I loved. That was a bit before they really, like, hit their stride and became big. Sam and Max came out between 2006 to 2010. Those were really silly games. I liked those a lot. And then they did some other games, too, like Puzzle Agent, a couple of other things that I don't really know. They did something called Jurassic Park, the game, which I didn't know they did in 2011. Then obviously the big one, again, was The Walking Dead. That came out in 2012. After that, it was The Wolf Among Us. Then it was Tales from the Borderlands. Then it was Game of Thrones. Right, I forgot there was a Game of Thrones. Then there was Minecraft. Then there was Batman. Then there was Guardians of the Galaxy. Then they did a bunch more seasons of The Walking Dead. And then they had a Stranger Things game that got canceled. They had a Game of Thrones sequel that got canceled. And The Wolf Among Us 2 was originally canceled but has been restarted. Right. Oh, and then they also did The Expanse, which I didn't know what that one was. Yeah. Right. Right. Game of Thrones, Minecraft, Batman, and Guardians is when it all went downhill. Yeah. Yeah, Walking Dead, Wolf Among Us, and Tales from the Borderlands was their peak. Now, I'm looking for a flower trail, but I literally don't see any flowers. Oh! Speak the devil. Found it. Sounded like it went over here. I'm wondering, is it up in this tree? Nope, just a nest. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. I see it. Why is this so hard to follow? Now maybe it went up in a tree? There's so many big trees here that I'm just thinking. There's gotta be one up here. Well, it's not this one. Unless it's this one. Nope. Where'd you go, flower? You were right here. Usually they always go, like, within view of the last one. Oh! It was just hiding behind this tree here. Sneaky, sneaky! It's a long one. Now did it go up the tree? Nope. It's never gonna go up the tree, Tiff. You need to let it go. You need to let that die. Okay, so it was right here. Oh, back to where we started. That was a tricky one. It was hard to follow. Okay. Now, there should be a shrine up on top of this mountain. Zippy, I'm not sure if you're still here, but just wanted to let you know tomorrow night is our monthly community night. I know you participated in our last one, and we're going to be playing Marvel Rivals tomorrow night. So if you're interested in playing, we'd love to have you. I mean, that goes for everybody, not just Zippy, but I know Zippy plays Marvel Rivals, so that's why I specifically called him out. And I hope to see some of you guys there tomorrow night. I gotta make sure my game's all updated, because again, it's been a hot minute since I last played. Now, it says the shrine is here, but clearly it's not. So it must be... Oh, it's because I marked it wrong. It's on this side. Dope. It's over there. Oh yeah, I can see it. Tomorrow's a little busy for you. What time? We'll get started around my usual time, 6 p.m. Mountain, so 8 p.m. Eastern. We usually go for 2 or 3 hours or so. Okay, what do we have here? An angry-looking guy. The ancient orbs guarded by the giants of Mount Terran lead to the shrine. The Three Giant Brothers is the name of this side quest, and you can see there are 3 pedestals that we need to put orbs in. So, Giant Brothers, you say? There must be... yeah, I can see him. I see the Giant Brother. And does he have an orb? He sure does. It's right around his neck. Alright. Let's fuck him up! This is the middle brother, apparently. Nice! Got him right in the eyeball! Steal his weapons while we're here. Oh. One more hit. Nice. Down she goes. Alright, so we just gotta do that 2 more times. We also need to get the orb up to its pedestal. Okay, 1 down, 2 to go. So, if there was one there in Uten Marsh, there's probably another one here in Hanu Pond. Looks like a similar kind of spot. Let's see. If we're too far away for him to load in. Is he right in the middle here? Yeah, he is. They're all just snoozing. Okay, before we fight, let's have a snack. We actually got a bunch of roasted fish and roasted crab from that last Hinox that we fought. Okay. Round 2. Ow. This is the youngest brother, so presumably that means he's the easiest? Ow. Don't mean to be, you know, ageist here, but I think that's how it goes. Got him right in the eyeball. One hit. There we go. Nice. It's another brother down. He also dropped a ton of food. And his toenails. Ew! Can you imagine collecting giant monster toenails and being like, ah yes, I'll keep these in my pockets. Can't imagine a worse nightmare, honestly. Like, what am I even gonna do with these toenails? I don't want to think about it. Yeah, no, we're gonna stop talking about toenails right now. Alright. That's the second orb. Perfect. Wait a minute, why didn't the other one activate? Did I put it in the wrong pedestal? Oh no, did this guy respawn? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, he didn't respawn, thankfully. The orb just went down here. I didn't realize that I put it in the wrong pedestal. I just figured any one of them was game, but no. I guess we had to put it in the pedestal closest to this little pond area. Alrighty. There we go. Alright, so last but not least, we've got the biggest brother, which I assume is right over here. Get rid of you real quick. Pick up your thunderstorm rod. Oh, no, can't carry any more melee weapons, so I won't pick it up. Oh, he's got little minions all around. I see. I want to get rid of those first, or they will get annoying. Now. Now it's time to fight you. Hard to get away from that once you're in close. Like, I try to run and it's like, no, you're not getting anywhere. Solid maybe? Yeah, no worries, Zippy. No pressure either way. I just thought I'd let you know that it's going down. So like I said, I know you have participated in our previous community nights, and we've played Marvel Rivals together before, so figured I'd mention it. You are more than welcome to join if you would like, but no pressure either way. I'm supposed to play more Borderlands 4 tomorrow, but I think we're gonna be done with that by 7 EST. Oh, if that's the case, then yeah. I don't even normally go live until around 8 Eastern, so might be able to do both. Winning! Alright, now the question is... I was gonna say, where'd the orb go? But it just rolled over here. How are you enjoying Borderlands 4 so far, Zippy? Give us your Zippy review. There we go. Third and final orb in place, which means it's shrine time. The Three Giant Brothers Shrine Quest complete, and welcome to Tawa Jin Shrine. $112 shrines, this will be 113, and we're at 778 Korok seeds. Alright, luckily we already proved our worth by slaying 3 of those Hinoxes, so we're allowed to just grab our weapon, the Great Thunder Blade in this case, and then grab our orb and get out of here. Speaking of orbs, that's orb number 17, which means we can get another 4 heart containers, so I should probably do that at some point. I'm gonna do that at the end of stream. I say it out loud so you guys can keep me accountable. Okay, so the rest of the Koroks are going to be to the west, except for this one right there that we missed. Well, we didn't miss it, I just didn't go to it yet, so let's go to that first. Over there by the Stinger Cliffs. Looks like we're gonna do a little diving. I can't really get a clear shot at that. Normally there's sort of like a nice spot you can jump off of to land in those lilies, but I think we're gonna have to do it a bit more like this. Well, like that if I'd actually lined it up correctly. No? What the heck? Maybe I didn't have enough height. Let's try again from up here. There we go. Okay, now to save just a little bit of time, we can actually fast travel back to Tawa Jin Shrine and then head west. Next up, we should have an apple offering to the southwest. Apple offering, let's do it. Bats and skeletons, it's not even October yet, guys. Chill out on the spooky season. There we go. They just got a little excited, that's all. It is officially fall now, as of today, and so they're ready. I can't blame them. I love spooky season. I love fall. Alrighty, here's the apple offering, and there's some more skeletons trying to ruin my day. Question is, can skeletons swim? No, they cannot. Beautiful. That makes my life easier. Let's just do this apple offering. Perfect. Then we steal the apples back. None for you, Mr. Korok. Now we head north. Next up, we're looking for a rock by a tree to the north. Nice and simple. Honestly, I think this slope is enough such that we can do this. Yeah! A little shield boarding. It's a little bit slow, but we're gonna pick up here now. Here we go. Have shield, will travel. So fun. I love that this is a feature. Cool. Skeletons and bats are everywhere, apparently. I don't even care so much about the skeletons because I can outrun them, but the bats are fast, so I always have to take care of them. Now, I think the Korok might unfortunately be, yep, right above us. Ah, I see it. It's kind of tucked away there. Perfect. Next up should be fairy lights up to the northeast. Except it has just started to rain as I'm trying to climb out of here. I think we'll be alright, but rather annoying. Hello, Mr. Mountain Goat. See, the rain doesn't slow down your climbing. Wow, that is one big tree. I see the fairy lights. Oh, I pressed A! Why did it not work? There we go. Okay, so we got this one. We got this one. We got this one. Now we're heading west up the mountain. There should be a rock atop Bremen Peak here to our west. Hey, Dragon Master Dre, what's up? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, everybody. How was your stream tonight, Dragon Master? That's a pretty badass name. Hi, everybody. My name is Tallara, and welcome to my Breath of the Wild 100% completion challenge, where we try to do everything. Most specifically, all 900 of those gosh dang Koroks. We are on a quest to collect them all, and we're making good progress. We're at about 775 Koroks right now. We've got 113 shrines. We're well on our way, so welcome on in. Good, you played golf with your friends. Oh, amazing. I love playing golf with your friends. It's a great game to play on stream. Always lots of trash talk, sabotage, the good stuff. Thank you for bringing your crew over. Hey, Beast, you just got a free quesadilla from Chipotle? Heck yeah. Now I want a quesadilla. Gosh darn it. Now my tummy is rumbling. Alright. Get to play a little basketball here as soon as I get rid of these bats. Yeah, Link, let's see how far you can throw. I feel like that is very, very far. I do not think Link can throw that far. No, not even close. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do is take the rocks, because they do all appear to be over on this side, and move into a better position. I feel like I also can't make the throw from here. Now, last time we had a basketball-esque Korok challenge, I did this. I set up a few Cryonis blocks to sort of help them slide along. Maybe that's what we need to do here. Let's see, can I throw that far? Yes. Need one in the middle of those two, I think. Let's see. Like right there. Okay, so you can have 3 Cryonis blocks at a time, so that's our maximum. But let's see if that'll be enough to get this rock in there. Ah! Oh, if it can stop on one of those rocks, we'll be alright. Or slide in. Those are the 2 options. I either need you to stop or just keep going. Ah! Of course, neither one of those things is gonna happen, is it? Ah! Okay. New plan. We put the other block, like, right here. I'm running out of rocks, which is concerning. Oh, of course it slid across the 2 blocks that time, when all the other times I tried to do it, it didn't work. So I didn't have the block in position. That is so annoying. Okay. Only got a couple of rocks left. Oh, big jelly. There we go. Now the thing is I'm scared. I'm too close to it. I'm just gonna miss if I throw. I'm just gonna have to drop. No! Oh, you've gotta be kidding me! I thought I could just drop it right in. Okay. Well, we've only got 1 rock left, so maybe I should try something different altogether. What if I bring the rock over here? Do it this way. Okay, well, that didn't work. I think it might be out of rocks now, unfortunately. Okay, we might have to come back to this one in a bit when the rocks respawn. We can try some other strategies. For now, there luckily are a couple of other seeds around here as well. There's a flower trail. Where the heck did the flower go? Oh, it's right there. Oh, good. They're really gonna make us work for this one.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
Thank you for letting me know. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Beautiful. Okay. Got that one. There's one at the very top of the mountain, so let's grab that next. Perfect. Wow, we're on top of the world here. Look at this view. You can literally see all of Hyrule. This is crazy. That's actually an amazing view. Wow. That might be one of the better views in the entire game. Very cool. Okay, now. There is a Korok seed on top of a tree down here. And it'll just be that stupid basketball challenge, and we're done in this region, which is exciting. Here we go. The Nintendo Switch is currently shitting itself trying to render that draw distance. Yeah, I can only imagine how much nicer the view looks on the Nintendo Switch 2. I've heard that the performance difference on Breath of the Wild between Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2 is quite something. Hey, Jazzy! How are you, my friend? So many friends stopping by this evening. I love it. Hello, hello, everybody. How are you doing tonight, Jazzy? Happy Monday. Welcome back to Breath of the Wild. This is our last stream before we take a little bit of a hiatus from the game. So I'm looking to set ourselves up as best I can, such that when we return to the game, we'll be almost at that finish line. Honestly, the higher frame rate would be enough for me to consider it. Yeah, luckily this is one of those games that Nintendo really did take their time and do their job with good optimization. Like, it only runs at 30 frames, I believe, but it looks fantastic. But I can only imagine how much better it is on the Nintendo Switch 2. It would be like buttery smooth. Okay. Oh, wow! That's one way to go fishing. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry, Mr. Fish. You'll never believe it, but I'm playing RuneScape. What? Jazzy, that's so out of character for you. Jazzy is our resident MMO fiend between Final Fantasy XIV and RuneScape. Feels like he's always grinding, and we love it. Okay, I feel like this is better than what I was doing before, so let's keep doing this. I'm wondering if... Oh! Yes! Now, I've got the same issue here as I did last time, is I feel like I'm too close, that when I throw this, I'm gonna overshoot it. Let's see. Nope! I was not too close! Let's go! Yeah! Beautiful! Alright. So, that is officially the last Korok for us to find here in the Faron region, which is kind of exciting. What does that mean for us? Well, it means that we have completed almost all of the map. You can see all the edges of the puzzle have been completed, if you will. There is one glaringly large circle in the middle. That is Central Hyrule. That is where Hyrule Castle is. And that is where the remaining 100 or so Koroks reside. Now, you may notice there is one stamp left, and it is back here, right next to Faron Hills. This was a Korok seed that I could not get previously because I couldn't get the stupid fruits to respawn. So let's see if enough time has passed that if I go back and check this, they'll be there. Our current totals are 113 shrines out of 120 and 787 Korok seeds out of 900. It is so exciting. So we've got basically 2 regions left because Hyrule Castle is basically a region all of its own. It's really big. It has a lot of Koroks. So we've essentially got 2 areas left. We've got Central Hyrule and we've got Hyrule Castle, which is so exciting. Like I said, I think we're setting ourselves up nicely such that when we do return to Breath of the Wild, it'll just be for that grand finale. A couple more streams, probably 2, maybe 3 more streams, and we'll be done. I can't believe it. I feel like I'm gonna cry when we get the 900th Korok seed. I swear to God. I think tears will be shed, because this has been one of the most monumental undertakings I've ever done in gaming. This has been quite the challenge. But anyway, I can't get ahead of myself. We still got lots to go. And we're starting off with these stupid trees right up here. Oh my god, did the fruits still not respawn? Oh no, they did. Okay, I was gonna say, you have got to be kidding me. It has literally been hours of gameplay. How could the fruits not have respawned? But they did it. Jesse says, I missed most of it. Can you do it again? Yeah, no worries. Let me just start over the challenge. No big deal. Okay, so. We have got... No, wait, why is there no fruit on this tree? There's a fruit on that tree. There's 2 fruits on that tree. But then there's none on that tree? Oh, now I'm just confused. What do you even want from me? Or did this fruit not respawn, so now I can't complete the challenge? So that one has 2 fruits. That one has 1 fruit. And that one has none fruit? Okay, I need to look this up and make sure that I'm doing it right. Let's see. Faron Hills, Korok seed. Oh, yes. There's a whole, Reddit post, so other people had trouble too. Yeah, no, other people are having this issue too. I need to do the 3 trees Korok seed on one of the Faron Hills. My issue is that the fruit that needs to stay on the 3rd tree isn't spawning. I've tried collecting all the fruits, chopping down the trees, and returning after a blood moon, but this issue still persists. This time only 1 fruit had spawned on the 3rd tree. Is this a glitch or am I missing something? And someone said go far away and wait or play for a long time. It will respawn, but it takes a long time. Yeah, we've had, what, 6 hours of gameplay since the last time I was here? How is it not still respawn? So... It's so weird. It looks like this is a common occurrence, that one of the trees doesn't grow the fruit. So apparently each tree has a different chance of regrowing its fruit. Huh. Well, this is annoying. Hey, Blueberry, yes! Dragon Master Dre raided over. Hello. What if you can't get all the Koroks? I don't want to think about it. So these two trees, their fruit regrew, but this tree, it didn't? This is bullshit. Okay, so I guess we'll just continue to leave this one for the time being. We'll come back to it later. For now, what we will do is we will go to... I'm trying to remember where a goddess statue is. There's... Oh, I remember where there is one. Up in Goron City. Alright, so we'll save that one for later. Pray by the time we get 899 Korok seeds, the fucking fruit has respawned. Okay, so here in Goron City, we will immediately spontaneously combust unless we put on our fire-resistant gear. Which makes me look so chonky, it's so funny. Now, if I remember correctly, the goddess statue is just down here. We can trade in some of these orbs that we've been collecting for some heart containers, yes. You who have conquered the shrines and claimed their spirit orbs. In exchange for 4 spirit orbs, I will amplify your being. So tell me what it is that you desire. Heart containers, please. Give me more! 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 Okay, that's it. Thank you! Alrighty. So, like I said, next area is going to be Central Hyrule. So what we'll do is I'll probably warp to this tower right here, the Woodland Tower, because that will allow us to get a really great view of Central Hyrule. And the very first thing we always do when we tackle a new region is try to find its map tower, which unlocks the map and allows us to explore more easily. Obviously, we've only got one map tower left as well, which is rather exciting. So, if I fast travel over here, should get a good view of where we need to go. Let's see. It's all the way over there. Okay, it's on the far side, so it's actually probably better if I travel to Ridgeland Tower. See. Yeah, there it is. Oh, there's someone up here. Hi. It's quite a high. If only I was a bird man. Boo. Wow, where did you come from? Don't scare me like that. How did you get up here? Though I suppose you could ask me the same question. You see, I have dedicated my life to the study of birdmen. Their flight mechanics fascinate me. Given their weight, it should be physically impossible for them to fly with wings of their size. I just don't get it. I was standing on the ground, watching the skies, when suddenly this tower erupted beneath my feet. I've been stuck up here since with no way to get down. But my misfortune is a blessing in disguise. You see, this tower is the perfect place to observe birdmen in their natural habitat. Oh my, now that you've climbed up here, how will you get down without falling? I suppose you're stuck here too. Nah, I'll just fly down. What? You can fly? You can fly like a birdman? Is that true? I thought it impossible for a Hylian to fly like a birdman. Ah, it's more like gliding then. That's still a step in the right direction. If I can analyze your glide distance and trajectory, it may help us understand the science of birdman flight. Then maybe one day I'll finally realize my dream of becoming a bird. Ahem. Would you mind participating in a short research study? I want to see how far you can glide. You'll be compensated for your time and travel, depending on how far you fly. So, how about it? Sure, I'll glide for you. Marvelous. Our findings today may prove to be the cornerstone of birdman research for generations to come. However, you are merely gliding, not flying, making this a rather dangerous research project. As such, a liability fee of 20 rupees will be necessary to proceed. You know, in case I have to file an incident report. This is bullshit. I am being scammed. But what can I say? I'm a sucker for punishment. Fine. All right. Landing elevation, wind direction, stamina usage. Keep all of these in mind as you consider the farthest destination you can reach by gliding. If you're ready, let's take to the skies. Birdman research study, go! Okay, I'm gonna try to glide over here, I guess. We've got a ton of stamina, so we should be able to go for quite a ways. Observe birdmen, you say? Yeah, he's not interested in bird women, specifically birdmen. Which is fine. We don't judge people's preferences, but it is a little creepy that he just stands around all day and observes them. I think I can fly even further if I go down through this canyon. Hey, Dragon Master Dre, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, very generous. First the raid, now the follow. Alright, we've glided over over 500 meters. Hopefully this is enough to impress Bucko. 600 meters! 619.7 was the final reading. Marvelous! What a breathtaking flight! I never dreamed a Hylian could fly 619.8 meters. Your methods may have been unconventional. I didn't see you flap your arms once, but they were effective. The field of birdman research will benefit greatly from this data. You deserve heavy compensation for your stellar efforts. Please, take this. Damn! Okay, I made back my investment. We got 100 rupees. So, if you're still up for it, why not glide down again? The world of birdman research waits for no man. No, I'm done, sorry. Ah, okay. But please come back soon. It's very boring up here. So is he just gonna live his life now up on top of this tower? Poor guy. Poor old Brandley. Alright, last thing we're gonna do for stream tonight is we are gonna glide over to the central Hyrule map tower. So we are actually gliding for him again. You're welcome. It's a free flight. When we get to that map tower, we'll unlock the final region, which will be the perfect place for us to end stream. Pick up next time and know exactly what we need to do. Find every single Korok in Central Hyrule. There's also 7 shrines still waiting for us out there as well, plus a bunch of locations and other things that we need to get. But we are getting there, folks, that's for sure. Now, the worst part about Central Hyrule is there are a ton of guardians, especially around the castle. They're everywhere. So it's probably going to make our Korok hunting rather difficult. I have a feeling we're going to be running for our lives at many points, but that's something that future Tiff has to look forward to. There are guardians everywhere, but yeah, we'll... one thing at a time. We'll deal with that later. First things first, we're going to this map tower, which shouldn't have any guardians around it, or maybe it does and it's gonna shock me, but we'll find out. It's really peaceful over here. I like it, actually. Guess I don't need to wear this armor anymore, either. Now I just run through the forest. There's a bunch of wild horsies over there. That's pretty cool. Look at that. What is a group of horses called? Like, does that have a name? They saw me, and they are getting out of here. Alrighty, almost there. Uh-oh, I think that guardian right there is alive. Yep, he is moving, so we are going to give it a wide berth. See, this is what I said about Central Hyrule. They're freaking everywhere. Oh yeah, there's another one there too. Oh, that's gonna be the challenge of climbing this tower. Is avoiding those guys. Oh yeah, okay. How much range do you have? No! Whoa! Holy moly. Okay, note to self, they have a lot of range. How are we gonna... What if I do this? What if I do this? There we go. That should maybe avoid him? I don't want to speak too soon. There's another one over there. There's one on every side, and there's one with legs over there. Oh. Those are the worst. Okay, no. Oh! I was just gonna say, no, I think I passed the worst of it, but no. They're gonna... Careful, they can snipe. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. They're on every single side. Just gonna have to go really fast and get off. Oh my god, did you see how close that was? I crouched down and it went just over my head. That was crazy. I was literally an inch away from getting my head blown off. But yeah, we just need to go from like basket to basket essentially. And then they can't get me. I hate the spooky guardian music. Oh god, two. No. Okay, go Link, go, 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 go. Oh man, whew, okay, we made it. The final map tower! Sheikah Tower activated. Scanning area. There it is, the final piece of the map. Complete map of Hyrule extracted. The stationary ones aren't that bad if you know when to avoid their beam of death. Yeah, not too bad. It's the ones with legs like that guy over there that you really gotta worry about. And like I said, we will have to worry about them once we get into Central Hyrule, especially into the ruins of Hyrule Castletown. That place is freaking swarming with guardians. But hey, we'll deal with that when it comes. For now, we can officially say that the map is fully extracted and we are into the end game of this challenge. I'm actually going to fast travel right to where I am so we can get an up-to-date count on what our final numbers are at the conclusion of tonight's stream. So we're at 113 shrines, 787 Koroks, which again positions us perfectly for what should be the final push to 100%. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me this evening. I hope you enjoyed another night here in Hyrule. As I've mentioned multiple times, we are going to be taking a little bit of a break from this challenge. We've basically been playing Breath of the Wild for the entire month of September, so I want to take a little bit of a break. We're going to be streaming some Marvel Rivals tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is our monthly community night where everyone is welcome to join in for some multiplayer fun. So I really hope I see some of you guys tomorrow night for Marvel Rivals. After that, I am going to be off for a few weeks, a small little hiatus. When we return, we're going to be starting Hades 2, which I'm super excited about, and then we'll get back into Breath of the Wild as well and finish off the last little bit of this challenge. But for now, that is it for me. That is it for Link, and that is it from Hyrule. Thank you all so much for watching this evening. I had a great time as always, and it was really nice spending some time with you all. I hope I'll see you guys tomorrow night for Marvel Rivals. If not, I will see you guys next month. Holy moly, that's crazy to say. I'll make sure I get the October stream schedule up in the Discord so you guys are aware of what the schedule is going to be like. But just to let you know, I will be back after tomorrow night on October 17th. So a little bit of a ways away, but, you know, it is what it is. Good night, everybody. Take care of yourselves. If I don't see you tomorrow, please stay safe. Have a good next couple of weeks. I can't wait to hear what you've all been up to after I'm back. We're definitely gonna have a big story time when I return. And yeah, thanks again. Have a great rest of your night, and see you guys either tomorrow or in October. Oh my God, that's crazy to say.